Okay, Cancer, listen, before you step into the month of August, I need you to hear this, okay? If you have been thinking about making some type of big decision, please don't look. Do not make it until you watch this reading, all right? Because the energy that I've been feeling around August, I'm not trying to scare you. It's not bad. It's not bad, but there is kind of this energy or this vibe of deception, okay? Something about it, something I feel like is about to look like the obvious answer, right? But I don't necessarily think that's the right one. It's giving like trickery. I'm telling you, for some of you, this could be about a love situation. For some of you, this is going to be about a work situation, money, moving, okay, saying yes to something, whatever it is, finally walking away from something. Cancer, whatever it is for you, this is what Spirit is showing me, okay? The thing that is changing your life in the month of August, y'all, doesn't arrive looking important. Like, I'm telling you, you might pass it off thinking, it's looking like one thing and it's a total different thing, okay? It starts small. It could be a conversation, an invitation. Y'all, it could even be a delay, okay? Somebody reaching out to you, some type of random opportunities, just something you might almost ignore. I'm telling you. And that's exactly why we are doing this reading today. This is why I'm telling y'all to watch it before August the 1st, okay? Because, yeah, let's tap and see what Spirit wants you to know before August. Y'all, before we get into all the details, I just want to pull a card on the overall energy surrounding us as we get ready to move into the month of August. I want to see what we need to understand first. So, astrologically, I don't feel like August is trying to force anything. Let's just see what the overall energy is for us Cancers. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, accurate messages for my fellow Cancerians, my vibe tribe. What's the overall energy surrounding us as we move into the month of August? Alrighty. So, interesting. And I feel like that makes sense as we're coming out of Mercury retrograde. As we move into August, we're still going to have a little bit of the shadow period. I just caught 222. So again, definitely this is around making some type of choice or decision. I don't know. But if that's been you feel like some type of decision is like pressing on your heart, stay tuned, boo. Because clearly Spirit got something for you, okay? You've been doing a lot of reflecting, okay? A lot of thinking, a lot of, and see, look, with the, we got the 5 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there has felt like, I feel like honestly what some Cancer is doing is reflecting on the losses, the L's you may have taken, but that's not what Cancer, that's not what Spirit wants you to focus on, Cancer, okay? I'm gonna tell you this, Cancer. Somebody is spending way too much energy looking in the rearview mirror while August is really trying to get you to look about face, okay? Like turn forward, look forward, do not look back, okay? So you know what's interesting though? Before I even pulled this card, y'all, I kept feeling like, like I said, you had a Cancer. You've been sitting with something. You've been trying to make some type of decision. Like you have definitely been stewing over it, replaying things over in your mind. Maybe this is about a person, maybe this is about an opportunity, maybe it's even just a version of who you thought you would be by now, right? But Spirit keeps showing me somebody who has been mentally revisiting what they have lost, okay? That's what I'm saying. What you have lost, this lost energy, this rejection, wounded, this 5 of Pentacles energy. This confirms exactly what I was feeling, y'all. I don't actually think this is about August, but I think it's about everything August is asking you to, like, don't bring that into August. Stop carrying that. I almost feel like, because we've been in that Mercury retrograde, a lot of those old emotions have, resurfaced. People from the past may be becoming relevant. Old disappointments are popping up. Things, that just didn't work out. Conversations that you maybe have replayed 100 different ways, right? And while that absolutely has served a purpose, I feel like Spirit is saying, there comes a point where reflection, like too much reflection, it's like you're starting to ruminate. Like it's too much of a good thing can be a bad thing, and too much reflecting, like you're trying to, like, a rabbit hole of it, like, That's what's gonna turn it into rumination. I feel like there's a difference between, like learning from the past and accidentally staying there or living there. So what I think spirit is really trying to say with the cards, y'all, some of you have been quietly convincing yourselves that because something did not happen before, it's not meant to happen at all. I don't know why you have convinced yourself that, Cancer, but you have. Okay, some of y'all are thinking because a relationship has ended, love is gonna be harder for you, or you may feel like because one opportunity fell through or it fell apart, there won't be another opportunity, right? Because one season of your life has been difficult, the next one is going to be difficult too. And spirit is saying, look, you got to chill. That story that you're carrying, that ain't necessarily the truth. You could be the one being deceptive. Okay, you could be the one lying to yourself, because I definitely feel the energy of deception. So tune in, Cancer. Before we even look at what's coming in August though, I almost feel like spirit wanted us to start here, because I'm telling you, if you keep looking at what walked away or what's in the past, Cancer, you're going to completely miss what is trying to come towards you. Okay. And I don't want my vibe trying to miss out. Okay. Now listen. If part of this reading is already having you thinking, all right, Bridget, because y'all be telling me in the comments like you're a little too accurate, you all in my business, but if you're feeling like, hey, Bridget, this is exactly where I am, and you want some help with some clarity on your specific situation, this is exactly what I do my personal reading sessions for, whether it's love, career, finances, whatever. If you're just trying to figure out what you got going on in life, period, right now, what season you're in, everything, what season you're in, what season you're stepping into, everything is going to be linked down below if you want to work with me one-on-one. Okay, but for now, let's keep it going, because I want to see exactly what spirit says is shifting before we move into August, before it even begins. What's shifting? Because if the overall energy is showing us what you have been releasing, Cancer, my next question is what's changing? Because that's the byproduct of releasing. What is changing for us Cancers before August begins? What's the shift that's already taking place, honey? Look, and spring is giving. Okay, I love it. I love that the belief system is showing up here, because this is telling me that you have been reflecting on the conditioning. Okay, and this is why I'm saying, Cancer, this is where I say we are not Cancers by coincidence. Okay, the world has tried to condition us and teach us one way in our environments and our upbringing and all that, but we are literally the salt of the earth. We're different. Okay, I could rant here, but I won't. I love that this card depicts this person taking off the mask, right? The card says facade. I feel like, Cancer, this is that call to authenticity that has already been weighing on you. Spirit is saying you've been carrying other stuff for other people. Now it's time to show the world the real you. Okay. I feel like, I actually don't feel deception here in this belief systems. I feel this is identity. Okay. I feel like, Cancer, you have been carrying around some type of version of yourself. Okay. That was built to survive, That's what you do. You survive a season that that you're honestly no longer in. And you know how sometimes life teaches you to kind of play small? That's what I'm talking about. Like, how they say, look, don't ask for too much, don't expect too much, don't trust too quickly, right? Keep your guards up and keep moving and pretend you're okay, right? Just convince yourself that you really don't care. That's what this card feels like. That's what this card feels like, Cancer. I almost feel like spirit is saying, y'all, the biggest thing changing before August is not going to necessarily be your circumstances first, okay? It's going to be your belief about what is truly possible for you. Okay. And that's actually much bigger, like a much bigger shift than I feel like a lot of people realize, because I'm telling you, y'all, it's your beliefs. Your beliefs determine what opportunities you notice. I swear to you, y'all, I have been having the biggest revelations around, like, our lives are literally what we believe. Like, we're going to be talking about it over on the Spiritual Connection. Come over there, join me over there. I'm not going to bore you with it here, but I'm telling you, it's all about your beliefs, Cancer. What are you willing You know, what risk you're going to be willing to take, and what you're willing to become, and what you feel like you deserve to receive, and all of that is like made up by your beliefs. Okay. And then look, I'm telling you, with this spring energy, this spring future energy, Cancer, this is Seven of Pentacles. This is tells me that this transformation that you're undergoing, it's not happening overnight. Okay, this is something that you have been planting seeds for. Some of you have been doing the work. You've been doing the healing, right? Some of you have been working on yourself. Some of you have been building your businesses, showing up at the gym, saving your money, putting out your content, walking away from unhealthy relationships, setting boundaries, right? And I feel like Spirit is saying August isn't where the work starts. It's not like a beginning where, oh, you got a whole bunch of hard work to do in August. No, I feel like August is where you're going to finally be able to see real, true evidence that the work that you've been putting in is paying off. It's almost like, yeah, when you go to the gym, it feels like that. When you're like, you go to the gym and you go to the gym and you go to the gym and you don't see no change on the scale. You don't see no change in your body. It's like now August is finna be the month that you actually see some type of change, and it's not because, oh, you just something magically changed in August. No, it's all of the consistent effort that you put in up until here. Now, if you ain't been putting in the work, you got to be honest with yourself. Okay. That's where you're at currently reflecting. So you got to be honest with the person in the mirror, Cancer. Okay. I also had to point something else out here. I feel like too with this, that future energy, if this energy has you, because the Seven of Pentacles is like patient energy, right? If this is the energy of someone who's wondering like, was it even worth it? Is anything actually happening? Like, I think somebody is out there wondering, like, have I been wasting my time? Did I waste my time? Did I waste my money? Like, no. Spirit is saying no, Cancer. The roots were growing before the fruit was ever going to be visible, okay? You were putting roots, all right? Which is why I feel like Spirit started the reading by talking about you reflecting, because if you're still measuring your future based on your past, the math is never gonna math, okay? Like you will completely overlook the fact that your life has already started changing underneath the surface. And that's so crazy, y'all, because literally, wow, I hope I can go back to it. That's literally the message that I saw right before I sat down and started this reading. Now technically it's a personal message for me, but I'm gonna share it with you. I'm a Cancer, okay? And it's my daily vibe message. It says your awareness of how much you've changed might be most grounding when it's accompanied by genuine appreciation for the courage it took to allow the transformation. So y'all need to realize how much you change. I feel like this is where you are. This is where you need to be. Realize that you change, okay? And you're gonna be able to see the groundedness, like the real evidence of change, once you realize the courage that it took to rework your conditioning, okay? To pull off the mask. In a world full of people walking around with masks, you done took yours off. You like, I'm in here. I don't got nothing to hide. This is who I am. That's what I'm feeling. But I'm telling you though, you cannot base your future on your past, okay? So now, but I want to know, since your beliefs are shifting now and the seeds that you've been planting, they finally starting to grow. That's what we're seeing. Let's ask, what's the opportunity that you could potentially most likely overlook if you ain't, tuned in, okay? Because Spirit had mentioned twice now that something is already developing behind the scenes, Cancer. That's fact, okay? Let's see what it is. What's the opportunity that Cancer may most likely overlook, Spirit? What's the opportunity? Okay. Interesting. Cancer. So I asked Spirit, what opportunity are you most likely to overlook? And this is really interesting with this guilt showing up, sabotage, because at first glance, it does almost look negative, right? But I don't think this is the opportunity. I think this is the thing standing between you and the opportunity. Your sabotage. Like some of y'all are, master sabotager, self-sabotaging, okay? I keep hearing somebody saying they ain't ready, or I should have done more, or I need more money, I waited too long, or I messed this up, maybe I don't necessarily deserve this, maybe that ship has already sailed. And Cancer, hear me. I don't know who needs to hear it, but hear me and hear me well. This guilt is going to have a way of convincing you that you are disqualified from blessings that you have already been prepared for. Like, they are already yours. They are already yours. You know how you go to a restaurant and you get an order made for you specifically for you, your, specific toppings and all that you want, your specific allergens in mind. If you send that back, it can't go to nobody else. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, this is what the opportunity is. And this card is talking about your self-sabotage. Okay? And self-sabotage, y'all, most times, it don't look dramatic, y'all. Sometimes self-sabotage talks you out of applying for something. Like, and in your mind, you will logically rationalize it. It will make you not apply for something, not answer the phone, not respond to a text, not post the content. Okay, you trying to wait until everything is perfect. Convincing yourself, oh, I'm gonna do it next week. I'm gonna start next week, and da 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 da. Yeah, no. Let's be real, Cancer. But look what's underneath though. We got the Two of Cups showing up. This magnetic Two of Cups, y'all. Now, this is where the energy gets, I feel like, exciting, because I know you immediately went to like romance and love. And for some of you, this could absolutely be something that you're meant to connect with. This could be a relationship coming into your life, a reconciliation happening in your life, or meeting someone, where the attraction and the interest is mutual. It's exclusively mutual. But the Two of Cups is not limited to love and romance, y'all. It's alignment, okay? It's partnership. It's the right client. It's the right business relationship. It's the right friendship. It's the right collaborator. It's the right conversation. It's just, you crossing paths with the right person at exactly the right time. You know what I mean? And I feel like Spirit is saying, look, do not let this guilt convince you to miss what's genuinely trying to meet you. Okay? Because if you walk into the month of August believing that you're still that version of yourself that you were before Cancer, that, made some type of mistake or whatever, you feel like you done yucked it up. But if you do that, you're going to have a hard time receiving everything that Spirit is trying to bring into your life. The version of you that you've been healing and growing and evolving into, they deserve certain gifts and blessings. And don't let your old self sabotage your way out of them. Okay? Notice how every card is building on the last one too, because first Spirit said, all right, look, you got to stop living in the past. Then Spirit said, but your beliefs are changing. That's why you can't live in the past. The old you would look at a situation the old way because you had a certain belief system. Now, new beliefs, new way of doing things, new way of looking at things. Okay? Now Spirit is saying, do not let yesterday's guilt make tomorrow's opportunity feel like, it ain't for you. You unfamiliar with it. Like, no, this is what you ordered, babe. Okay? Let's see where the opportunity is going to come in from. Because Spirit is definitely warning you not to sabotage it, okay? Which makes me want to ask, what is this decision going to require? Why is it going to require so much caution? Or what decision is going to require the most caution before August begins? Because if there is one choice that has, the potential to change everything, I want to know what it is, okay? What decision requires the most caution before August begins, Spirit? What's the decision? And is that not familiar? Listen, I'm telling you, Spirit is sending a very strong message about the way that you think about your future, feel about your future, because I'm telling you, the Seven of Pentacles showing up again. And then look, this spring energy and renewal showing up at the bottom of the deck. The Spirit is saying, again, confirming this is your new life. This is a new season that you're walking into. It may literally be spring where you are. It may not be. Okay? But that is a new spring in your life. A new spark, Cancer. This is exciting, is it not? I feel like, though, Cancer, what Spirit is trying to, like, warn you about, or, like, what you need to pay the most attention to, you got to be careful not to give up on something that's like literally in the midst of coming back to life. It's given, like I'm seeing somebody, you know how they get ready to call the time of death when somebody's like, they've trying to revive them or whatever. Don't give up too quick. Don't call the time of death too quick, okay? That's what I keep hearing. I keep hearing somebody saying, you think it's too late. Nothing's happening. Nothing, somebody's feeling like maybe I should just quit or I should just stop trying altogether because maybe this ain't meant for me. Maybe, whatever. But Spirit is like, please, not yet, Cancer. Not yet. Do not confuse this slow season. Y'all know we was with that foolishness with Mercury retrograde in our sign, okay? Do not confuse this slow season with a dead season, okay? We still got a pulse, okay? So do not call that time of death. Not yet, y'all. Because I'm telling you, look, with this renewal card too, I feel like that's what's really showing up. This isn't just talking about your relationships either. Because for some of you, I feel like this spark or this renewal energy is definitely going to be around your confidence. The orange is giving me sacral energy. So definitely your confidence. For others of you, this could be your business, your career, your creativity for sure, your health, your finances, even just the relationship with yourself, and I love that it says spark here because, a spark, it doesn't always look impressive at first, right? It's small. That's why I told you, it's small. It's easy to overlook. But if you protect it, that's when it becomes bigger. When you first light a match, it starts to grow, but that can cause some real destruction if you let it grow and grow and grow and grow and grow, right? It becomes something way, way bigger. That's what I'm telling you. This Seven of Pentacles energy coming out a second time, y'all, that, it's showing up in the reading. I'm telling you, that means spirit don't repeat nothing unless Spirit means to, okay? That means this is something to take attention to, take caution. Here's the caution. Do not judge your harvest while you're still planting your seeds, okay? Because some of you, I feel like, are about to make some type of permanent decision based on some temporary frustration that you're feeling, okay? And that, I feel, is exactly what Spirit is trying to warn you against. Please don't quit the business, y'all. Just because 1 month was slow, don't pack it up and go back to a 9 to 5. Like, do not walk away from your healing just because you're tired. I know, Cancer, okay? You can't assume that the relationship can't improve just because this part of the relationship was different or it's difficult, Difficult chapters exist, y'all. Please don't abandon yourself 5 minutes before the breakthrough, okay? Because you're right here at the edge of it, okay? Because I think, think about what Spirit has been saying this whole reading, y'all. You got to stop measuring. You got to stop measuring your future by your past. Then you got to change your beliefs, change what you've been carrying. Don't sabotage what is trying to find you. Okay. And now do not give up on what's quietly trying to be renewed. Think about the future. Okay. Every single message, I feel like, is building towards the same thing. I almost wonder if some of you have been asking God or Spirit for some type of sign. Like, you keep asking for a sign. Like, should you keep going? Should you keep posting? Should you keep building? Should I keep believing? Yeah. And Spirit is saying, yes, this is your answer. This is your sign. This is your confirmation. The spark is still here. Okay. Which means that the assignment is not over, Cancer. Okay. So, if Spirit is saying not to walk away just yet, then now I want to know what's going to begin working in our favor. When August gets here, during the month of August, what's going to work in Cancer's favor? We talked about what's changing. What's working in Cancer's favor? Ooh, all right, look. It's definitely giving sitting here, okay? This energy of attraction. I love that the moon is sitting here on top of this card too. So this feels like another nod to us, Cancer. The attitude of gratitude is going to get you far in August, okay? But it definitely feels like the abundance, the seeds, the planning, okay? They're coming out. They're coming out, and it's coming up. It's budding in August, okay? That moon is really, really sticking out to me, though. I feel like y'all gonna have to come back to the channel. We'll talk about the full moon in Aquarius. That's the moon that happens as we get ready to move into the new month, August too. So that could be a significant timing for you, a significant timing about something, something becoming successful. Like I told you, the message was don't look back. Okay, here's what August is bringing in. That's what you're attracting. And I love that the card says present, because it almost makes me feel like, look, you're getting a gift too. You know what I mean? It is talking about being present in the mindfulness sense. But I think it's deeper than that. I feel like more so it's saying August is going to reward you. You know, it's going to reward the version of you that, you know, showed up where, you know, where your feet are currently, right? You showed up, you're present in this very moment instead of mentally staying stuck or living in the past, or even worrying about the future, going ahead, you know, with the future. So, you know, what's working for your favor in August? That's what I asked, Spirit. I absolutely love this. You know what's funny though? It almost feels like the opposite of this first card, you know, that we pulled, because Spirit start the readings talking about, you know, our current energy. We're in this shadow work, we're reflecting, we're replaying, we're revisiting, right? But now Spirit is saying, no, be present. Okay. I almost feel like August is going to be the month where you stop chasing, okay, and very much start attracting. There's a huge energetic difference there, okay, because when you're chasing, you're like constantly wondering, like, what's coming, when is it coming, why hasn't it happened yet, you know, am I doing enough, am I doing, you know, did I miss it, did I miss my chance? But when you're sitting here still calm and in gratitude, attraction happens when you become the person who is ready to receive what you've been asking for. That's why it's falling under these belief systems, because some of y'all don't believe. Y'all don't literally believe that you can be or be the version that your higher self is already putting in your mind and in your spirit. You don't truly genuinely believe that, and you only don't believe it because you're using your past as the evidence. But that's another story for another day. I actually think, you know, that this is why Spirit walked us through everything first, you know, because if you're still carrying this guilt and sabotaging like, that's what I feel like this reading is. Spirit is really saying, look, I'm finna send you something good and you best not yuck it up, you know, sabotaging it. Like, that's what I feel like this is. If you're still carrying that guilt, that fear, these old beliefs, the disappointment, you are not going to be able to recognize what's trying to come into your life, Cancer. You are not going to recognize it. And then look, reunited and it feels so good. Okay, I know everybody immediately wants to think that this is romantic, and definitely with the Two of Cups showing up earlier with the chemistry, this could be romance for somebody. For some of you, it absolutely could be. I'm gonna tell you that, okay? But I actually think what Spirit is talking about is something bigger than just romance, because a reunion doesn't necessarily always have to be a person. You could be reconnecting with yourself, Cancer, you know, sometimes reconnecting with your purpose, reconnecting with a dream that you almost gave up on. Sometimes it's finally, you know, crossing a path with somebody that you're meant to meet, a soulmate. And a soulmate isn't always romantic, y'all. But like I said, for some of you, yes, this is talking about love. I absolutely think this could represent someone coming back into your life, or some type of relationship deepening in a meaningful way, okay? A meaningful way. But here's the part that I don't want you to miss, okay? Because this reunion card only showed up after we talked about the healing and changing your beliefs, okay, and releasing the guilt and protecting your spark, because, you know, that's important. Because Spirit isn't saying, you know, here's somebody from your past, like, go back to that toxic thing. No, Spirit is saying, here's what you are finally ready to receive, because you become someone totally different. You become someone different, Cancer, okay? I don't think August is really changing your life because, you know, something magical is just going to fall out the sky. No, I think August is really going to change your life because you have changed enough to finally receive what's trying to find you, okay? And that's a completely different kind of blessing, y'all, okay? I keep hearing the phrase, you'll stop forcing what was never yours, and you'll naturally attract what always was. Okay, that's why Spirit is telling you, look, you're getting the things that you aligned yourself to get. Spirit is saying, change your mask. So, you know, Santa knows, oh, okay, this is their house. Okay, now, I feel like somebody needed that too. Now, if you go changing your face and your facade and all of that, and you somebody else, you're gonna get somebody else's blessing, somebody else's hardships. Okay, but honey, look, I only want what's for me. Okay. But so now that we see what's working in your favor, you know, we've seen what's trying to find its way towards you. Now, let's see what's the blessing that's already on its way. You don't see it yet, but I want to ask about it, okay? What blessing is already on its way to Cancer that we can't see yet? Because if you're attracting something, that's what Spirit is saying. I want to know exactly what that blessing looks like. What is it that Spirit is, or what is it that Cancer is attracting, Spirit, that they don't see yet? Thank you. Oh, interesting. It does give something coming back around that you thought went sour, left, wrong. I feel like it gives second chance energy a little bit. It does, because divine timing is showing up. I'm telling you, you had a plan, or you had like a timeline in your mind, and yeah, it just wasn't lining up. But that's what this feels like, Cancer. I do feel like this won't resonate for everyone. This won't be everyone's story, but for somebody, I do feel like there's a past life energy returning back into your life. Okay. And it's only now after you've probably both changed. I know you changed, but it's probably after you both changed. Okay. This tells me, with nostalgia coming out, this tells me that the blessing is, I feel like, also too, more so like understanding your path. Once we end July, you're gonna have a better grasp on who you are, why you went through the things you went through. Because the divine timing card, I feel like definitely changes how I'm seeing this nostalgia energy, because if you stop right there at nostalgia and memories, everybody would just immediately assume, oh, somebody is coming back from the past. And like I said, for some of you, that is absolutely true. Mercury retrograde has a funny way of reconnecting people. But I actually feel like Spirit is really just trying to show us something deeper here, because I don't really think the blessing is simply in somebody just returning. I think the blessing is finally like understanding why certain people, certain seasons or experiences happen the way that you did. It feels like full circle moment, like it's coming full circle. Okay. You know how there are moments in your life where like years later, something like finally makes sense. You finally understand why that relationship had to end, or why that opportunity didn't work out, or why you had to wait for something, or why you had to be redirected. Right at the time, it may have felt yucky and sucky, and it felt like rejection, but looking back on it, you're going to be able to realize, oh, that was actually protection. That was actually in my benefit. Like, that was actually a blessing. And I'm telling you, y'all, with the divine timing, really trust that greater forces are at play, okay? Trust that greater forces are at play. Spirit is saying the blessing isn't just what comes back. The blessing is going to be the peace that it comes from realizing that nothing was late, okay? It was actually right on time, okay? I feel like somebody watching this has spent so much time thinking, if only I would have this, if only I would have like said that, or if only I would have walked away, if only they had chosen me, or, it had happened sooner. And I feel like, look, Spirit is saying, you've been measuring your life against that timeline, your own timeline instead of mine, right? And I know that's not always easy to hear. We always hate to hear divine timing, because waiting can definitely be painful, right? But I feel like this entire reading has been building towards the message that, the things that you've been grieving, Cancer, the things that you've been questioning, the things that you've been trying to make sense of, August is going to start giving you that perspective, and perspective is going to be the blessing, because once you really truly understand the lesson, like, you can stop chasing that old chapter. Okay. Notice how Spirit keeps bringing us back to the past, though, but every single time it's not asking you to go back to the past, right? It's asking you to make peace with your past. Okay. So you can finally move forward, because there's something so much better for you. Okay. I actually feel like some of you are about to have one of those moments where you like sit back and you like stop and think, like, if that thing would have actually worked out, I would have never ended up where I am right now, right? And instead of feeling bitter about that, guilty about that, you're going to feel grateful, extremely grateful, okay? So look, we looked at the overall energy. We looked at what's changing. We looked at the opportunities, the decisions, look, everything that's working in your favor. I'm going to close the reading by asking, one final question. Let's ask for some advice. I don't know why that card just had to go ahead and pop out. It feels like it wants to be seen. But look, use discernment. And that's what I'm saying. That's the energy I was picking up. Like, use your discernment, Cancer, because things could be deceptive. Things could not be as they seem. See things for what they really are, okay? Not for what you think you want them to be, not for what you want them to be. See them for what they really are, okay? But let's ask an advice question. Let's ask Spirit's advice for Cancer as we step into August. Oh, okay. Look, what's the one message? I'm not going to say that, actually. What's the one message as we step into August that you want us to carry into this next chapter, Spirit? What's the advice for Cancer as we step into August? Okay, so, something already, clear your energy, Cancer. Clear your energy is showing up. Wake up early wanted to pop out here too, but avoid gossip here at the bottom of the deck. And I'm telling you, look, that's what Spirit is saying. I feel like that's a true message. Clear out your energy. Get rid of negative energy, negative mindsets, negative people. Okay, all of that, has a ranking or a bearing on your belief system and your energy, your vibe, okay? Don't let people steal your light. This is a month for you to shine, okay? Some of you may literally need to do a cleanse, okay? You see how she has her sage, her Palo Santo sticks, and look, clear it out. It's giving, start from the back of the house and move to the front, okay? So that you can reclaim your power over the things that are trying to create this anxiety around you, okay? Some of you have not been sleeping well. And that's why with this Nine of Swords energy, because you're holding on energetically, you need to make some energy move, okay? Move around, okay? And I'm telling you, do not let negative people in your energy steal your world, steal your light, steal your... I'm telling you, Cancer. All right. I feel like this wake up early. Why am I hearing wake up? The early bird gets the worm. Okay. Some of you, August may be a time where, go ahead and commit to waking up a little earlier and chasing your dreams. Okay. Setting yourself up for success instead of sabotaging yourself for failure. Okay. That's what it's giving. Behind it, we got, look, find a mentor. Some of you could be, and that could be, look, the divine partnership that's coming into your life. Finding a mentor or someone who, can help you reach these goals that you were trying to reach faster. That's what Spirit is saying. That's what I feel like August is about. Like really climbing to the top and connecting with people that are going to help you get there. Not that are going to pull you back or keep you stagnant. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there because I done yip-yapped enough. But if you don't get nothing else from this reading, Cancer, clear that negative energy because Spirit got some really nice things coming towards you, okay? In divine timing, okay? Not when you say so. And I'm telling you, you need to have your eyes peeled. And don't just think just because it's small, it starts off small or something doesn't look that big and grand. Don't miss your blessing looking for the big magical thing when it's really the blessing right there in front of you in the everyday practical, okay? Clean your energy, clear your energy. But yeah, that's what I got for you, babes. I'm gonna leave it here. In the meantime, in between time, until next time, check my link if you need me. But yeah, love ya.